Hello! I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video up. I actually don't even know what happened to last week. It's like time just blew by and I woke up today going, oh crap, I didn't make a video last week. So I'm sorry. I have made a bunch of changes to my calendar and journal because as I'm using it, I'm starting to see what is effective and what isn't. So I wanted to share all those things with you. First of all, I changed the categories for exercise because I was finding that the categories I had previously were not all-encompassing and they were sort of general and more for easy workouts. But now that I'm actually getting into workouts, I don't want to be so easy on myself, so I have a new chart that actually makes me do cardio and weightlifting. And I have done really well. The last time you saw this, I think I was only a couple of days in. And I did make a few decisions about this. Number one, I'm not going to be putting stickers on for every day that I'm vegetarian. It just doesn't make sense because I eat vegetarian almost every day. So instead, I'm just tracking whether I had calories, that's the purple stars here, that were in track. So the calories were around 1,400 calories a day. And then these other stars to the left are ones for workouts. Yay me! And I actually decided to do a square around each box where I did both exercise and good calories in a day. Just so that visually when you glance at the calendar you can see how many days were on point that week. So I feel like I'm doing really well. I actually did not have good calories on Monday, but I didn't go above maintain weight. I just ate too much. So anyway. Going well. I'm feeling really good. Sometimes I feel a bit discouraged realizing how long it's going to take to really reverse this, but I'm feeling positive because I've just been keeping up with it and I'm really proud of it. So the journal. Some people were commenting saying it's way too complex, but for me, rather than having to go in and fill out each day by hand and the calories and da-da-da-da, I like having these pre-done stickers so that I can just stick them on the day and fill them out. So that's what I've been doing, and I decided to use a different color for each month in highlighter just so that I can notice the transition of months when I'm flipping through. But I've been filling it out and I've been journaling, like how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, what's been happening, why I did or didn't exercise or did or didn't eat good, and I'm trying to learn like what my excuses are and what I'm doing wrong, like when I'm trapped and I overeat, like eating out at a restaurant or something, and trying to change those habits and kind of pinpoint where I'm screwing up so that I don't do it again. So anyway, I'm doing quite well. On the exercise front, I've been doing Connect with Corey, and it is so much fun. I can't even tell you. Right after I made my last video, I played Connect for like 2 hours, and I was sore for like 4 days after. It was insane. So what I'm doing is the demo for the Zumba game. I haven't even bought it yet because I can't even get through the freaking demos yet. But so I'm just playing with the demos, and once they're kind of easy and routine enough, then I'm gonna buy the game. And then I've also been doing Connect Adventures, which is just really fun, but some of those levels in there are really, really cardio intensive, and then you'll have like an easier level where you don't have to work so hard. Anyway, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get like the Your Shape or In Shape 2012. I don't remember what it's called, but we did a demo of it and it was pretty freaking cool, especially the boot camp level. So I'm hoping to do more of that in the future once I have the funds to buy the games. But in the meantime, I have just been doing what we have, and for an extended period of time, getting my heart rate up for, 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm feeling good. I'm noticing just a tiny bit less puffiness in my face and in my belly. I don't know that I've actually lost any weight, but I'm trying not to use the scale as my gauge, right? So I have to use other indicators. My pants are fitting a tiny bit better. I just don't feel so swollen and like sedentary now that I'm pushing exercise into my life. Anyway, I could go on and on and on, but that's it. So last week there was several comments saying that my journal was too convoluted, or they don't understand why I'm doing this way, or doing stickers and blah 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 is way too complicated, just eat less and exercise more and you'll lose weight. Well, okay, but I'm a journaler, and so I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity for me to share with you my life of journaling because I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. So when I was 9 in 1994, I decided that I needed to make a journal. I did a school project on Laura Ingalls Wilder, who wrote the Little House on the Prairie books, and I had just read them for myself and fallen in love with them that summer between 3rd and 4th grade. And then in 4th grade we had to do a book report on a book, and I chose Little House on the Prairie, and I talked all about the author, and anyway. The books aren't a diary, but they're essentially Laura Ingalls Wilder's childhood. Yes. And it chronicles her life in these books, and it's written first-person perspective from Laura when she's a little girl. And the series follows her as she grows up. And I just thought this was the coolest idea that could ever happen. I just thought growing up was the most exciting thing ever, and I thought it would be really valuable if I chronicled my journey to adulthood. My little 9-year-old self thought this anyway. So I started journaling, and these are all my journals from '94 to 2004 when I switched it up a bit. And then recently I started splitting my journals up. And the reason I wanted to mention this is not just because I wanted to share my silly obsession with journaling, but also because I think that journaling really helps one look inside themselves. When you go back and reflect on a history in journals, you really see your patterns, you see your neuroses, you understand yourself a bit more psychologically, and you can see why you do things, and you can change them easier if you'd like to. And I think that introspection is one of the most valuable things we can cultivate in our life, one of the most valuable activities. And so I journal. And recently, in the last couple of years, I decided to split it up because I wasn't satisfied with just chronicling my life. You know, not to sound boring, but as you become more of an adult, there's less to write about. Like every day, a lot of the days are just carbon copies of one another. Get up, go to work, come home, do some hobbies, go to sleep. You know, so there's not necessarily something to write about every day, and I was really looking for a way to talk about my life differently. And that's when I split it up. I still have a basic regular journal, but I probably only write in it like once a month when something happens, or I'm struggling with something inside and I just need to get it on paper and get it out of my head until I can figure it out. That's what this one's for. And then I have a gratitude journal, and this is a list of things I'm grateful for. And 1 or 2 nights a week before bed, I'll sit down and I'll just write down, I'm so happy and grateful that, or for blank. And I just fill it out as much as I can think of, and just sit there and feel that happiness in my heart, and write about what I'm grateful for. So this is a cool way to look back at the wonderful things that have happened in my life. When I just need a positivity boost, I can look back at all the things I've been grateful for the last couple of years. Then I have a dream journal, and this is where I write my dreams. I've been on this dream odyssey for a couple of years, trying to induce lucid dreaming and actually explore and play around in my subconscious intentionally, just because I find it interesting. I could talk for a whole video on lucid dreaming, but I won't. But this is my dream journal. So you can kind of see I'm splitting it up between like subconscious and heart and brain, like, you know, neuroses and like personality. And then finally I have this journal, which is my absolute favorite. I wanted a way to integrate photographs into my life, and so I did. And no, wait. There's lots of stickers in the back there. So I just started chronicling like what's happening in my life in photos, in scrapbook form, and it actually turned out really pretty. I'm having a blast with it. This is my life in pictures. And it's just a fun way to express myself. But I find in a lot of respects, this is a lot more reflective than words. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you and say that, you know, everybody's got their own methods. I'm a to-do list crazy. One of the people I work for never uses to-do lists ever, no matter whether they would save their life or not. Some people journal, some people do not. For me, it's a very effective way to not only track my progress through something, through life, through a problem, through diet, whatever, but it's also an excellent way for me to look back, because I really like to reflect. I find if I'm not reflecting, I'm not progressing. So it's very important to me to look back a lot and digest what I've been through in order to understand who I am and where I'm going all the time. So that's that. I thought I would end this, because I really have nothing else to say, with my first journal entry ever, because it's freaking adorable. This is my first journal. Do you love my collaging skills? I thought it was pretty sweet. And here's my first entry, October 2nd, 1994. See my cute handwriting? Oh my god, okay. Dear Journal, today I learned that I am older every day and that I have responsibilities. I have to take care of myself, and since I have responsibility, I must cooperate with everyone. Being older is hard, difficult, but fun. Every day you learn something new. Goodbye, journal. Shanti. I hope you're having a great week. Good luck with your weight loss. Let's do this together. I noticed some of you are just starting videos because I'm doing a new challenge, and I feel honored that you would choose to start your journey with me simply because I'm talking about my journey. What a cool concept of sharing. Bye. See you next week. Hopefully, I will do my damnedest to make you a video next week. Bye.